Today we have Fliptrix featuring a promise, apologies, produced by Illinformed. Got some new gear, man, check it out. I swear, I took a couple days off, I'm busy at work, and the next thing I know, you guys, it's like 10 new things drop. Man, I'm gonna need 10 of me to keep up, doing my best. I'll get to as many of you as I can, and I'm glad you're patient with me. Another thing I want to mention too is next week is going to be the 5 days of Christmas. I got some absolute bangers hand-picked for me. It's going to be like an advent calendar for me. I'm going to open that shit up, and what's there is there. So it's going to be a surprise for me, a surprise for you. Hope you guys dig that. It starts on Monday. But for now, we have Fliptrix featuring Promise. See what he's got for us.
Yo, let me tell it like it is now. Listen. Okay, you know life's too precious to hold a grudge with the past brethren. You get a call, shit can change in a split second. Reality shattered into bits, now your heart needs mending. Imagine if you never met them. Imagine all the past memories you made together got erased, and now you can't collect them. When you wanted them forever, and you can't take the pain when it gets to stormy weather. It ain't plain sailing when it comes to low pressures. You gotta go deeper, bro, keep your head up. The darkness holds lessons, so you better get reflecting. You can heal the past and move on, that's the true blessing. You don't have to end up being the best of friends. Just meet and make amends, maybe we can smoke a Benz.
Man, I'm loving what Fliptrix is saying here, and I'm loving the beat. Man, when that beat comes in, Illinformed does it again all the time. You know, it's something I think we can all relate to in terms of having that relationship, whether it's a partner relationship or a friend relationship, that for whatever reason you guys don't see eye to eye, you drift apart, whatever it is. But I like what he's saying here, man. Is I think sometimes we forget that is life is too short to hang on to that petty shit. Because at any time you may get that phone call, and that may just, like he's saying, man, just break your heart to pieces, because that friend that you're holding a grudge with is suddenly gone, taken away. And he's saying you don't have to be best of friends, man. If you'd extend that olive branch, saying, you know, I wish things had been different. You know, let's just be cool. Let's just stop. I mean, when I saw my therapist, one of the things my therapist said to me one time is that hate. He feels sorry for somebody who hates another person, because hate is such a heavy thing to carry. Like, it doesn't. Like, think about that, right? It takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot of personal currency to hate somebody, to physically and mentally look at somebody and just seethingly hate that person. That takes energy. But to love somebody, it takes no energy, right? It gives you back energy. And so, like Flip is saying, we don't need to be best friends, man. But let's just mend that fence, because if you don't do that, and you look at it in a way that that person was never in your life at all, think about all the things that you would have lost. All the good memories, all the bad memories, all the lessons you could have learned. I mean, that's a lesson in itself, right? Going deep first thing in the morning, dude. Let's keep going.
So you better get reflecting. You can heal the past and move on, that's the true blessing. You don't have to end up being the best of friends. Just meet and make amends, maybe we can smoke a Benz. And reminisce on the good times we had back then. I'm still sat with my pad and pen in the lab again, making tracks, find my mind unraveling. Think you in the labyrinth, spinning like a predator off of 7 shots of absinthe. I ain't touched booze in 3 years, so I'm flying like javelins. I prove that to myself for no one else, cause I care about my health, cause that's the true wealth. But the truth is the truth don't sell well. Oh well, they want shit about big ratty hoes and clothes, though it's all so predictable. Yeah, I'll never take the present for granted, cause
Ain't that shit right? Ain't that right? Man, if I have had this conversation once a week, at least once a week, with people when they ask me why I like UK hip hop so much, man. I have that. It's the truth. I mean, not every track, obviously, but 95% of the tracks that I listen to is a cat opening up his heart, spilling that shit on a page. And it isn't that talking about clothes, talking about cars, talking about women with big asses, right? It's none of that shit. Because more than half of the people that are talking about that don't have any money. They don't have any cars. They don't have any clothes. Their woman may have a big ass, but that might be about it. But no, the truth of sitting there and like Fliptrix say and talking about that, talking about mending friendships, true heartbreak, stuff like that, that shit doesn't sell. It doesn't get people moving in the club, right? So sad, man. Sad to me that that's the actual truth, but truth doesn't sell.
I prove that to myself and no one else, cause I care about my health, cause that's the true wealth. But the truth is the truth don't sell well. Oh well, they want shit about big batty hoes and clothes, though it's all so predictable. Yeah, I'll never take the present for granted, cause the future ain't promised. With every breath that I take, I get deeper in the forest, deeper in my knowledge for the realness, yeah, I'm honest. I'll never take the present for granted, cause the future ain't promised. With every breath that I take, I get deeper in the forest, deeper in my knowledge for the realness, yeah, I'm honest. Going down like the glow that I'm puffing. I'm on that sweet loving with the mixes in the bedroom. Trying to put a bun in the oven and give my son a sister or brother. I love to watch him every day, see what he discover. Elevate your mental state like the essence of summer.
Yes, man. Hey, I love that. I love the hook. The chorus is sick, man. I love that idea, and that's kind of how I try my best at most times to keep my mindset is the future isn't promised, and so I do try to live every day. I try to be happy as much as possible, and I don't focus too much on shit that I have no control over, right? So tomorrow's not promised. The rest of this day isn't promised, right? I mean, I'm on my way to work a little bit later on. I may not get there, right? So to be solely focused on the shit that's happening next week or next year or whatever it is, spending so much of get back to that emotional currency idea again, right? Spend so much of that emotional currency and thought and like not sleeping, tossing and turning, all that kind of shit, worried about stuff I have no control over. It's outside my circle of control, and yet I'm going to spend too much time worrying about it, man. So be in that moment, be in the present, be in that forest, man. Look around, see those trees, man. Don't feel like you're lost, but see the trees, right? And the idea too is like he's talking about his son, seeing his son every day through a child's eyes is more discovery, right? Every day that child is you wish as an adult that you could have that ability again to witness the world through a child's eyes, right? Where everything is brand new, everything has that. Their glass is so small, so little that it takes less to fill it, right? So it takes less joy to fill their glass. It takes less wonder to fill their glass. And for us, we're bigger. We've seen shit. We've lived through shit. Our glass is big and mostly empty for the most part. So it takes so much joy to make the glass feel anywhere remotely full. And so to be that child and to see that wonder in their eyes when they see something for the first time, it really is something, man. It's a wonderful thing to see.
Just being in your presence makes me understand what love is. On that note, man, yeah, word to my brother and my father and my mother and my grand-auntie, your cousin. I like to take the opportunity to tell them that I love them. So many people hold that shit down, that soul palmers with their wrist fam. Many mad times backstages and wristbands.
Bro, that's true. Don't hold that shit in, man. If you love someone, tell them. Just tell them.
On that note, man, yeah, word to my brother and my father and my mother and my grand-auntie, your cousin. I like to take the opportunity to tell them that I love them. So many people hold that shit down, that soul palmers with their wrist fam. Many mad times backstages and wristbands. Some Brixton to Istanbul, back to Glastonbury wigwam. Reclusives that are mad exclusives, just trying to make my best album ever. Yeah, that's the truth, kid. I'm really all about the music. You don't really know me, I don't really know myself. Yeah, so fucking ill, don't try label me a health threat. And I always play the game, but my cards ain't dealt yet. Always play the game, but my cards ain't dealt yet. Yeah, I'll never take the present for granted, cause the future ain't promised. With every breath that I take, I get deeper in the forest. Deepening my knowledge for the realness, yeah, I'm honest. I never take the present for granted, cause the future ain't promised. With every breath that I take, I get deeper in the forest. Deepening my knowledge for the realness, yeah, I'm honest.
Yeah, bro, man, that was a dope track. I like that a lot. Like, future selves for, or the truth selves for me, man. I have time for this every day of the week. I absolutely loved it, and like I said, Illinformed dude has yet to make a beat that I've heard that every beat's a gem, man. Every beat. Dug this, man. Even one of the last things he said that stuck out in my mind is that my cards ain't dealt yet, right? And it's a different way of looking at it, because most people say like take the hand that's been dealt you, and he has a different mindset about it. And I dug that, and cool track. Really enjoyed that. Appreciate you being here. Hopefully you dug the track. If you did, make sure you go over, give it a watch on the High Focus YouTube channel, stream it, buy it, do whatever you can. Doesn't have to cost you a penny to support these cats, man, because they do it for us as much as they do it for them, and they do it for the love of the music. So, and I do this for you guys, and I love you cats for being here each and every day. Hopefully I'll see you back next week with the 5 days of Christmas. Until next time, stay safe. Be good to each other.